So we found a lot of people and we helped them develop their testimony just by talking to them about it, because I think a lot of times people didn't know what was important to say, and so we'd encourage them, your story is important, and just tell it the way you told us, and we'd help people type things up, and we'd help them edit it, and we'd help them practice. And we worked out a lot of rides, to the commission hearings. And I remember when we went, like for me, that was at Golden Gate University in San Francisco. I'd never been with so many Japanese Americans before in my life. I didn't know there were that many on the planet. But there was a large number. And that in itself was really exciting. But what was really exciting was that not only was there a large number of people, but they were all there on this mission that was, so heartfelt. Everybody's heart was on their sleeve. It was very emotional. People were just sobbing all day, and cheering. It was so amazing. Like, people were sobbing and cheering simultaneously, and just that feeling of solidarity and pride. You just felt so, there's somebody who was tested. You didn't even know them, but you felt so proud of them. And especially like knowing that a lot of these people were afraid, and so that was really exciting. And I think the whole the quiet American died that day, and I think that was so thrilling. I think especially to a sensei like me who'd really struggled with a lot of racism, and for whom the quiet American was no answer to that racism. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so the death of that quiet American was it was just thrilling, and it was like finally getting back up on your feet and hitting back, and in a principled way too. And it was I think people were also very proud that it was also very lofty sentiments were expressed. I think one of the things that people said over and over, and it was unprompted, we didn't try to tell people to say stuff like this, but like when we met people in their houses and stuff, one of the things that people said over and over again was that, I don't care about myself, but I don't want this to happen to anybody else. And I think that was very sincere. And I think, and I'm so proud of Japanese Americans for, having that compassion and ability to see beyond their own situation. You know what I mean? So, so that was thrilling. And I remember a bunch of us coming back, and I think we were driving back in a van or something. And the whole day had been very noisy. Just cheering and yelling and running around, and the news people, and just a lot of noise, right? And we got in the van, we're driving back, and it was just silent because we were just so drained. We were just so exhausted, but we were so happy. It was really incredible. And people say, oh, the Japanese American community was galvanized, and I think, what is galvanized? Does that mean covered with steel? No, I don't know. I don't know exactly what that means, but I think it's really, people were just energized from that, and so yeah. Just personally, I'm so glad that I took the day off work and I went to that. It changed my life, and yeah.